ignorantly. Anyway, it was just a story. I don't know whether it's true or not. In future, you're going to eat it in what? In future. What am I trying to say? Be careful with the way you judge things. Some of these things have been inherited. Some of these things are caught in the, in the demonic world, and you just follow them. Have knowledge about God. He is not upset with you. If you only had knowledge about God, you would have known that He is more than happy, because now you have returned. Now you have realized what you did, that it is against Him. Are you following this? If you only had knowledge, if you only knew how happy God is when you return, just like the Father was happy that His Son has returned. Contrary to what the Son thought, that my Father is upset with me. Many of us have lost God's attention because God cannot set His eyes on sin. No wonder why at some point He forsake His only begotten Son. How do we know? Jesus said, Father, why have you forsaken me? Because God cannot look at sin. The moment you still remain to be in sin, God cannot look at you. But the moment you realize that this is wrong, God, forgive me, God immediately is no longer upset with you. Immediately accept you. And there is jubilation in heaven when such a thing happens. Many of us today, we think God is upset with us. Many of us today, the way we look at God, we have our own judgment of God. And we think that God has stopped hearing. God has stopped performing miracles. There are people who say, every prophet you've heard in this world, people say is a Satanist. Does it mean that we no longer have prophets? Because people think that those things happen that time, and they are no longer happening today. Your judgment, your perception of things is going to determine how much you're going to believe into something which is going to produce the results. You have been looking for a miracle. You have been looking for something, but you forgot that is just within you. And I want to tell you that God is not upset with you. I want you to stand on your feet. And I want us to open our lips and pray to God. Reconcile ourselves to God. Let us pray.